pull a knife, need to rebuild myself to come alive. It all makes sense now, now that the lights out. It's a different world to me, it makes me feel down.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining me in this episode from European Motors. We're going to look at the M button and the configurations on how to do it with the iDrive system here. This is my 6-speed BMW E90 M5, so hopefully you enjoy it. And this will work for the SMG as well, and the M6 SMG as well. So let's take a look at how it works. It is a very, very hot day today, so let me start this thing up. Push button, of course. Add a gear. The menu button is like the back button, so you gotta hit it a few times until you go to this screen right there. That's the main screen. Once you do that, you're just gonna simply hit this. Now you can, in case you don't know, you can turn this depending on the options. You could also push up, down, left, and right. Smack it in the center, and that's gonna take you to this menu. You're gonna see MDrive right there, and you have different options. You have, the first one you're gonna see is the EDC. The EDC is the electronic damper control. Let's just move on down the list. There you're going to see the DSC, that's the dynamic stability control. You see the power, the backrest, the head-up display, and the reset to default. So I'm going to do reset to default just so you can see how that works. So we're going to hit reset to default, and yes, and there you go. So everything is set on that. Now I'm selecting everything with this. I'm going up and down by turning the wheel, and then when I want something, I'm going to click on it. So let's start with the electronic damper control. We're going to hit enter there, and you have three choices. You have comfort, normal, or sport. I usually leave it in comfort. You can put it in normal. Sport is really aggressive. You get a really bouncy ride. So I'm just going to leave it in normal for now. DSC, dynamic stability control. I like it on M dynamic mode. It gives you a little bit of kick. It lets you move a little bit of a wiggle in the back, but it doesn't let you lose control. So I'm going to do M dynamic mode for that. Now power, when you start this car, you get 400 horsepower, and if you want 500 horsepower, which is possible, 507, you have to make sure you put it in this mode right here, the 500 Sport. If you also look, there's a 500, and you can choose between those. I just go Sport. It's a more sporty engine feel. Keep going the backrest, I put in sport. Now another way you can do that manually down here is you hit this button, 1, 2, 3, and what that does, it changes this here. You get comfort, normal, and sport. And what it does, it moves these when you make a turn. So keep going down the list, you go to M view, and this, you can either choose unchanged or M view. I like M view. I don't know if you can see that in the distance right below the white car, but you can see the miles an hour there. Let me put it up in M mode. So if you click on M, now what's going to happen, so I am done here. I have all my settings. I'm going to go back to menu. Now if I hit M, boom. And now look at that. I have my M dynamic mode on. I have my M button pressed. It shows me right there. I have my new heads-up display. I don't know how clear that is, but hopefully you can see that there. It shows me the revs. You can see the rev counter in green move up and down. There we go. And so that changes. Don't worry, my car is warmed up. So that's what the M button does. It makes those settings however you want, and then you can individually change them. So let's say I want to come down here, my electronic damper control. I want to make it a lot stiffer. So I press it again, and that's it. It keeps my M dynamic mode. It keeps my defaults that I chose. But hey, if I want that there, I could do that. Or if I want, I can completely turn it off and make it really soft if the ride is really harsh. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. This has been a look at the M button and basically the MDrive and how that works. If this helped you out, or if you enjoy this, if you want to see more videos of my 6-speed BMW M5, just let me know in the comments down below. Any other questions that I didn't answer, feel free to put them in the comments. I regularly check them and I regularly answer any questions that, well, I know about or that I can figure out and answer for you. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you all next time.
Not for a couple of nights, need to rebuild myself to come alive.